Okay, so, this is gonna be a wrestling video. I'm just gonna run down Survivor Series, and we'll talk a little about, TNA and what they're doing. Gonna try and get into some, Lucha Underground, because they just started taping Season 2, and there is a little bit of news on that, so I'm gonna do that. And I guess that's pretty much it. Maybe some other wrestling thoughts too. But yeah, let's start with Survivor Series. Tournament semifinal match: Roman Reigns versus Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio is the United States champion. Roman Reigns is favored to win the tournament. So obviously, I'm gonna go with Roman Reigns. After that, I would like to see Del Rio and Swagger finish up their little feud, and then maybe have John Cena come back from his time off, and then have Del Rio versus Cena again. But start off with Del Rio versus Swagger, so have Roman Reigns beat Del Rio in this tournament semifinal match. Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose. If Roman Reigns is the favorite to win, I would go with Dean Ambrose, just because it would make sense. One of them turns heel, hopefully Roman Reigns, because I think the fans would want Roman Reigns to turn heel more, because they kind of boo him. So I think if they turned him heel, it would make a lot of sense. Two former Shield members going against each other for the world title when Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins relinquished the world title. So Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose to take Seth Rollins' spot. That would be kind of cool, whole Shield thing. So that's that. And Kevin Owens has the Intercontinental Champion, so he could feud with pretty much anybody. So that's why I wouldn't have Kevin Owens over Dean Ambrose. But yeah, and then whoever wins, which according to me would be Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns wins the title maybe, and then Sheamus cashes in, or they could have Ambrose win the title, Sheamus cash in again. I don't know how they're going to do it. It's too early. We're not going to know until the pay-per-view. But yeah, Charlotte versus Paige, I'm now interested in seeing this, because they brought up Charlotte's past and Ric Flair's past. So I'm kind of, and they really did a good job of hyping it on Monday Night Raw. So I am actually looking forward to this match, which is not something I usually say about a women's match, but yeah, it is what it is. And then the Brothers of Destruction, The Undertaker and Kane versus the Wyatt family. We don't know the members of the Wyatt family. It's not a traditional Survivor Series match, which really disappoints me. I mean, they're doing everything they possibly can to make it, big, but at the same time, it's kind of weird that it's not a traditional Survivor Series elimination match. It's a tag match. It's stupid. But yeah, I'm hoping for the Wyatt family. Obviously, 25 years. It's time to think of something else. And now I guess some TNA. TNA is terrible. Absolutely terrible. There's no X division. There's no tag division. The women's division was kind of interesting, because it had the Beautiful People versus the Dollhouse. Despite, we've seen the Beautiful People, but at least the Beautiful People was somewhat interesting in its first run, and the Dollhouse was somewhat interesting, but now they can't do it anymore, because one of the members of the Beautiful People is on maternity leave, pregnant. So I think it's Bully Ray's girlfriend, actually, or Bubba Ray Dudley, as he's known now in WWE. But yeah, and then the World Title Tournament they eliminated some people. They eliminated Eddie Edwards, Mr. Anderson, Madison Rayne, that's right, the girls are actually fighting in this world title tournament. Mandrews and Crimson. There's actually 5 guys in this tournament who are not under contract for TNA. Austin Aries, who has been working in the Independents and Ring of Honor. Contract ended way back in June. James Storm, who hasn't signed with anybody yet. His contract ended a while ago. He showed up in NXT. He's probably going to sign in WWE. It's just a matter of time. I'm thinking Kenny King. He is in Ring of Honor. And then Crimson, I think he's just working the Independents. And then Grayto, he's been making part-time appearances with them for a while since their UK tours. So that's that. Lucha Underground got some new people. They got PJ Black, better known as Justin Gabriel, in WWE. So PJ Black's now in Global Force. He worked a little bit of TNA. Now he's in Lucha Underground. So I mean, he's doing pretty good for himself. And then there was a Famous B guy. He's in AAA. So they grabbed him up. They also grabbed cheerleader Melissa Anderson, I think her name is. So it'd be interesting to see what they do. They did the first tapings already. They're doing more. Season 2 debuts in 2016 sometime. January probably. I don't know. I'm not sure. TNA and both Ring of Honor will be looking for new networks. Ring of Honor is leaving Destination America. TNA has already stated that they are leaving Destination America, maybe possibly not. Apparently there's about 4 or 5 networks that are interested in TNA. I can't see why, because TNA is just sinking ship. It's not even worth watching. I mean, especially this tournament. Maybe things will get better when they move to a new network and this tournament is finally over, but I can't see it. Unless they plan on teaming with Lucha Underground or Ring of Honor, I can't see this company getting any better, because they're not going to get anybody big to come to their company. Who are they going to get? They're going to get Rey Mysterio? Who cares? Are they going to get a Bill Goldberg or CM Punk? No, CM Punk's planning his UFC stuff, so they ain't gonna get him. And Goldberg won't even go to WWE right now, so I just don't know. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about. Survivor Series Sunday. This TNA World Title Series is stupid. Lucha Underground finally starting Season 2, which is great. And ROH leaving Destination America. Yeah.